all the way over there?
Down at the 16.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. And they recover from that right now. They'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The quarterback's got it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. He grabs it inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good.
The extra point is good. That ties the game at 7.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to field it. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Look, I realize on any play call when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got...
Going for a big play downfield.
Oh my God, Shields!
The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Oregon. No chance to catch him. See if they can convert the point after. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away.
Nigga, what you crying about and you winning?
Nah, bro,
Deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out.
that nigga
Steps
missing,
out
bro.
at the 22, not quite where it would have been spotted had he just taken a knee. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
That's the end of the first quarter. What's the score? Oregon 14, Mississippi State 7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the option play. And they hand it off to the back. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. Ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Trying for a fourth down completion. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks. And now they'll set up for the point after. It's blocked.
Hey, this is my third block kick this year. What the fuck?
So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together, testing the defense with a throw downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And here's the handoff. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. As a design quarterback keeper. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw.
Hey, we did that too much.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there.
Quarterback sneak. Everybody do that shit.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And this pass
Man,
is
what
on
Doug
target.
talking about? You like my new playbook?
Heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide
No, he
receiver.
done went on the cloud and found my
Man-to-man
playbook.
coverage on an out
He
route.
said
That is
that.
a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to
He said
separate
it,
from
dude.
the defender, and a great throw by the
Nigga,
quarterback
that
near the
ride
sideline.
back and shit.
Offense facing a
Yeah,
3rd
I'm
and
like,
short
huh?
from the 41. And they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle is made. It's good for a 1st down to the 47.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the 1st down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and
Why is
7.
he playing like this?
What?
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Ball handed off. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
So the ball is midfield. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down.
Oh my
Open
god.
man downfield, and it's caught. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here.
I played that shit
Chris, there's a
so
lot of
bad.
pressure on this
I don't
offense
know.
here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, the quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Mississippi
Like,
State.
why you not over there playing your deep half?
That's why this team made it. Because
Why are you not over there?
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. And they made it
Oh
look
my
easy.
god.
And the point after is good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He'll take a deep shot.
Oh,
He's got it inside the 15. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. One more play before they head to the locker room. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offense.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Oh, he stops short. The two-point try fails, and that is how the first half comes to an end. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking for a deep completion. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Now the 40. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Ducks. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks.
They gave me my
hands.
What?
After the PAT, they go up
DJ,
18.
Mark.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Bet.
Bro, I'm going to have to get up with you.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16.
I'm roasting.
Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
You hold on.
The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in.
Hold on to the tackle, baby. I read that shit.
The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Right, where you be scared.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Yeah.
Across the 40 now. Moving right through the contact. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side, and he pulls in the catch. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage, because right now it is not working.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Automatic in the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They got him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
I'll tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
They've got him down out near the 40.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They're going to run the option. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Going to try to use his legs here. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be brought down. Second down and goal. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
Oh my
The thing
God.
I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Have one more play here in the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. They pressure it and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
A loss of 9 on the play. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Oregon 40, Mississippi State 28.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing...
Bro!
Intercepted,
You
the
bad.
last thing they could afford. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 30 now. Inside the 10.
Man, why the fuck did he move like that, bro?
Touchdown.
I don't know, but you should test that nigga use. I was doing a good high ball.
Man, he was open.
This offense, but it backfires on him.
Pull up my YouTube. Pull up my YouTube. Look at X.
Really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance.
Pull up my YouTube. Pull up my YouTube. I was throwing the X. It's just because I ran back. He threw it off his back foot. Right. That shit was nasty.
And the kickoff will be a return.
Took out, bitch.
By that coverage team.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Quick throw to the left.
Yeah,
Alright, let me
thought
chill out. Let me chill out. Let me chill out. Let me chill out. Let me chill out.
And he'll be taken down, but
I thought you were
after a
throwing
good
this.
return.
Hey, bro, is you cool?
I'm cool.
Is you cool, bro?
I'm tweaking.
The first pick six was funny, but is you good, bro?
I do it.
Jalen, if you go to his stream and look, he was throwing it to the wide open.
There's a
Nigga.
handoff on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
But anything at this point in the game, when you get down to first and goal,
Like, don't get me wrong, Perez. I would love, beat on him in the next round, but like, come on now, brother.
Some one-on-one matchups.
Looking to score with a run to the right.
Nigga can't get in the end zone.
Tackle down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a nice
Hey,
play by
Jalen.
this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a
Jalen.
real shot to come up with a
What?
stop here, whether they run it or
Oh, you start running the
You
ball.
get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to
I
3
stop
points.
what?
Start running the ball. At one point, you just
You've
said,
got to
fuck
cut
it.
into this lead. It's third down and goal.
Because the run game wasn't working.
That nigga
And the
strong.
quarterback dropping back. He's escaping the pocket now. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
He just missed his receiver there on 3rd and short.
I'll be clicking off and get my niggas out of position.
4th and short. You got to try to play with this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man.
He's so ass.
And it's incomplete. His defense gets a big 4th down.
Let me tell you.
So close to coming up with that conversion here on 4th down in the 4th quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
And the Oregon offense comes back.
Let's
see how this quarterback responds. Number interception on the very first play of the last possession. Bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on
I ain't know you was really watching
here to be able to secure a victory.
What you say?
I ain't know you was watching here.
I wasn't really. I mean, I was just listening. Then I looked up and I seen the pick 6.
Yeah, I can understand the play.
Hey, Jalen, he got all our
your own territory, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, but you got to be careful of being conservative. Because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this
pretty weird.
A quick throw out left, complete. Gets some space around the 30.
Boy, that speed is enough, man.
Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense. Or this
how many
guy
games
and his
played?
speed will continue to
I know CJ played. Did the other team play there?
Looking to throw the ball. With the catch,
the other team
tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain down the 23-yard line.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock. But these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Now it's 2nd down here.
You know you and JJ both playing.
I'm trying to see if we the last game.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but
it was 4 games.
They did a really good job.
Oh my guys, TJ guys.
I thought he might have a chance to shake loose.
I don't think the Michigan State and who else, I don't know. Fucking guy.
Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Baylor and Michigan State.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
If they don't play them, I ain't
run
playing
some tempo here.
I don't feel like sweating right now.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
What a job by this offense. Risky call on 4th down, but they come up with the conversion. And as an offense, you got to feel a lot better after that one. Soon they can think about putting this one away. And a few more runs like this on early downs will help their cause.
What the fuck was that?
He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a cornerback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play and support.
Can he reach the end zone? And he'll get there. Touchdown, Oregon. Look, they had a month to get ready for this pitch and catch combo for a playoff game. They've had no answer so far.
The playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear, big time.
Look at this. They faked the PAT. I'm trying to throw for it. And he makes the catch, the ultra-rare fake PAT for 2 points. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Come on, Carter.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. The last time they had it going, they got stopped on 4th and goal. They got to put that behind them now. Put together something here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a big gain. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Defense is coming after him. Got him. He's sacked. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now.
And left with no option. Just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback.
There's no way he had the ball for 17
minutes. He didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Do y'all see my D? Do y'all see my spin on my D line?
I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back. But I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
And he knocks through the PAT. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Defense loading up on defensive backs here. Want to take away the deep pass play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Inside the 35 now. The tackle is made. The clock runs out, and that will do it.